Well, it's being called the She Session. Working women in Colorado leaving the workforce at dramatically higher rates than men, many over the burdens of life under COVID-19.
KRDO News Channel 13's Jen Moynihan is live in downtown Colorado Springs tonight to explain. Jen.
Heather Bart, Rebecca Moon, owner of Moonbeam Clothiers, is getting ready to close up for the evening after serving about a handful of customers inside her boutique today. Well, she's well aware of the risks for female business owners as well as employees, with tens of thousands leaving the workforce in Colorado since the pandemic first started. Owning and operating a small business is no easy task, which Rebecca Moon knows all too well.
The biggest thing was just like people trusting that I can do it. And I think being like female added another layer onto that.
From securing a lease to applying for a business loan, a very different situation, she says, compared to others in their 20s.
I have a lot of friends who are unemployed right now or underemployed, and we're going through very different experiences.
Much of it caused by the pandemic and disproportionately affecting working women.
Which is why economists in Colorado and across the country have dubbed this recession the She Session.
Kristen Strom with the Common Sense Institute, a Colorado-based research group, points specifically to young women in the state.
So in Colorado, the unemployment rate for women between the ages of 16 and 24 has now jumped to over 12.5% this last fourth quarter.
The biggest impact, she says, is on working moms, with more than 20,000 displaced in the last year compared to a nearly 10,000 bump for men.
To put that in perspective, that's about 2.5 times of the World Arena down in Colorado Springs.
Mostly due to household and childcare challenges caused by the pandemic, which she says must be a top priority for recovery moving forward.
That's key. If we don't get women back to work, our economy is never going to recover.
Now, it's also important to consider, Strom says, nationally, women represented nearly 2/3 of the jobs lost in 2020, but less than half of the workforce. Reporting in Colorado Springs, Jen Moynihan, KRDO News Channel 13.
Boy, that disparity illustrates a lot, doesn't it?
Powerful numbers.
Well, you can have a say in what